belong in the same ring as me. Get your insides spilling out. I didn't even break a sweat. We were all punching way above the wood. I'll fight anywhere, anytime. None of you in the same class. You must be used to the sight of blood by now. You must be used to losing by now. Fight's over. You lost. You must be used to the sight of blood by now. I don't even need a break between rounds. Plan on
You must confess.
Life ain't fair, you know. It was up to the folks who really...
Your game is restarting at the point where the trap only does a certain amount of damage and it falls off after about...
In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get to round 100 on Shadows of Evil. This is a brand new strategy that is absolutely insane, and I bet you've never heard of it before. In order to run this strategy, the best way possible is you're going to need Mega Gobble Gums, specifically Wall Power and Bullet Boost. The reason you need these gums is because to perfectly run this strategy, you don't want to open Pack-a-Punch at all. This will prevent the meatballs from spawning on normal rounds, which will make the strategy faster and safer. When they are spawning, the strategy does get quite a bit slower and a little bit less safe. The other gums that I recommend you run are Shopping Free, Alchem, and Raindrops. That being said, if you do prefer to run this classic gum, door between the drew rid of the tier only under 3 this will points to open and lock gobble it to blaps. We're going to go to the Bernies and forget it to get quick machines, which again is also good because it means more max ammos. Once we're done hitting the box here, head up to the... In the meantime, while we're waiting, we're going to spend a lot of our time using the KRM and LCAR in the junction area. Once we get the Apothecant Servant, these will be the 3 weapons we will be using for the high rounds. Mule Kick is required for this. If you stand here in the junction, they only come from 2 directions, this window on the right and the climb up spot on the left. It's very easy to hold them off because they are only coming from two directions, both of which are in front of you. On special rounds, you want to cross over the invisible line where the death barrier was before. Otherwise, the meatballs won't spawn and the round won't end. Once you get all the parts for the Apothecant Servant, build it, and we are now fully set up. Now I'm going to quickly mention how to set up if you're running Classic Gums only. The setup in general is very similar, except you do need to open Pack-a-Punch, which you can do normally by completing all of the rituals. The only problem is that you need a way to get back into Nero's ritual room after grabbing the part, so there are two ways to do that. The first is to use Anywhere But Here and end up inside the room. The second, and the slightly easier way, is to do the grapple exploit. Go to this beast mode altar next to Stamina Up and face 180 degrees away from the grapple spot. Make sure no zombies are around you, then go into beast mode. Immediately exit beast mode, and as you are transforming back, spam both the switch weapon button and the shoot buttons. This should grapple you over to Nero's lair in human form, and then you can go up and do the ritual. Now let's talk about the high round strategy. The high round strategy is very simple. When the sword is ready, pull it out and use the fast slam exploit. Hold down the aim button, which is left trigger on controller or right mouse on PC, and while you're holding that down, spam the right trigger or the left mouse on PC. This will